Hello, third graders. Mrs. Coulter here with this week's activity, which is called Pictorial and Figural Analogies. Analogies are comparisons between things. They point out ways that the two things are similar. They compare features that are not always obvious. The key to solving analogies is finding the relationship between the first two parts of the analogy and then applying that relationship in the second part. Analogies come in different forms. This is an example of a pictorial analogy. The example says uppercase A is like lowercase a, as uppercase B is like lowercase b. Your job is to look at the first two pictures, in this case letters, and ask yourself what is the similarity. So in this example, you would know that there is an uppercase letter, then a lowercase letter. If it just had an uppercase b, you know that you would need a lowercase b to finish the analogy. Be sure to look at all the pictures before you decide which letter is best. There's another type of an analogy, a figural analogy. Even though the items being compared aren't words, the concept of the analogy remains the same. We have to find how the first two parts are related or connected and apply it to the second half. So in this analogy, we first see a figure that is again is the letter T, and they rotate the letter T to a fourth of a turn to the left, just as they give the letter W, excuse me, and then rotate the letter W a fourth of a turn to the left. In the example, you will ask yourself what they are doing in the first set of figures. So on this slide, there is a triangle, and then they wrote this triangle half of a turn. You look at the next set of figures and ask yourself, are these even the same figures? You would automatically know that A cannot be the correct answer. You look at B and see that the arrow is pointing down, pointing up, and then the next arrow is pointing down. You can ask yourself, is this half of a turn? If you said yes, you are correct. You would write letter B on the line. Just to be sure, look at letter C. Letter C has an addition sign and then a division sign. Again, they did not rotate the same shape a half of a turn, so you know that this would also not match the analogy. This is how your activity will go this week. You will be solving pictorial and figural analogies. Good luck.